Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you read by the title, oh my god, my nails! I gotta put my nails on. I broke two off. 1 second. Okay guys, my nails are on. We're good to go. As you read by the title, today we're talking all about the higher self. Yes, get in tune with our higher self. Let me grab some makeup. So I'm actually getting started with the makeup here. So right now I'm just taking my contour shade and applying it in my crease. So I wanted to talk to you all about your higher self. So first of all, what is your highest self? I think your highest self is literally the highest version of yourself. I don't want to say the best version of yourself because you need to appreciate every version of yourself. You need to appreciate every version of yourself because that got you until your highest self, right? So there's levels in life. And eventually you will be in tune with your highest self. Your highest self is you at your highest frequency, doing exactly what you want to do, living your best life. To get in tune with your highest self, it can be hard because it's kind of the opposite of your ego. Your ego wants you to do everything the opposite your highest self does. Your highest self doesn't want you to stay in the comfort zone, which for you might seem, well, comfortable, but you know, you gotta get out of that stage. A really good way to get in tune with your highest self, to connect with your highest self, is to meditate. And by meditating, you can do that through various forms. You can actually, you know, sit down, listen to music, or you can do it through dance, you can do it through singing, creating music, whatever your version of art is, you know, that's a really good way to be in tune with your highest self because you're in the present moment. Whenever you're doing something where you're at your highest frequency and at your happiest, then you're in tune. I already have some contour on. Now I'm going to bronze my face. I honestly believe when we go to psychics or get readings in any way, whatever form it may be, I definitely believe you could get all of those answers on your own as well. We definitely have the power. In reality, I feel like it's your highest self connecting through other people, telling you those messages, right? It's just your guides connecting through someone else. So, but you can get those messages on your own if you just believe it and really trust what you're hearing. Okay, that is a lot of blush, but I'm definitely going to blend that out. That brings me to the next part, trusting what you hear from your highest self. Sometimes it might not be exactly what you thought you would hear or exactly what you want to hear. You need to be open to maybe what you thought is best for you isn't best for you. A lot of people probably have heard messages, but they're like, oh, I don't want to do that, or oh, that's too much work, you know? So think of that. Maybe there was a time where you heard something where you're like, what? Like, that's too challenging, or what? Like, I can't do that, but you can. You wouldn't get those messages unless you were capable of doing that, you know? Okay, we just added some bronzer underneath the eyes as well. Another thing about connecting with the higher self as well is once you do, it's amazing, it's empowering. You would think that it's even easier to remember what your highest self would do, everything like that, but sometimes it's actually not easy to forget about everything you learned. You have to still do the work. Just when you finally discover your highest self and connect with them doesn't mean they're just gonna take over and do the work for you and do everything for you and make all the decisions. You have to still do the work. You still have to meet them halfway, right? I'm just adding white in my waterline. Right now I'm just applying some Fix Plus on the back of my hand. And I'm going to wet my brush. You could wet your brush as well, but it just makes it, you know, more controlled. And I'm adding a pigment to my lids. Okay guys, so I added a bit of white pigment in the inner corners of my eye. I added on some liner and some mascara. What else do I need to do? I'm gonna do my lips right now. I was like, okay, I'll talk while I do my lips, but that doesn't make sense. So 1 second, guys. So other than putting on falsies, I just waited for my mascara to dry and now I'm just adding on a second layer very gently. I'm not really even like brushing it through the lashes. I'm just adding another coat on top, literally. Okay guys, so this is it for the final makeup. Super simple, but also, you know, of course we gotta be a little bit extra and match the shirt. To wrap this video up, your highest self, in other words, is just another version of you, and it's not somewhere far away. Like, you already are that version of yourself. It's just a matter of tuning into it and realizing that you already are, and ways to become more like your higher self. Literally do what they would do. Do what they would do every single day, making the effort to change, okay? You gotta change yourself if you want to change anything else. That is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed the makeup. The products will be listed below as always, and that's about it. I love you guys always. I hope you have a good night, day, wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video.